The Indy 500 just took place this past weekend, and we had the opportunity to chat with Mike Caudill before the race began, and he is there at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hello, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thanks for joining me. How cool is it that you were there on the scene and you get to see all the excitement before the game happens, before the race happens?
Well, you're right. This is the motorsports capital of the world here in Indianapolis for the 500. More than 350,000 race fans here at the track. And the top speed is 240 miles per hour out there. So much amazing news around this race with a rookie driver starting the race and a veteran driver at the back, all competing for that checkered flag now. Tons of modern technology out here at the race this year. A lot of things we talk about in the auto industry now pertaining to the race industry as well. In fact, every single race car for the Indianapolis 500 will have a hybrid motor powering their vehicle, and they'll all be using 100% renewable race fuel by Shell. It's unique. It's made from a blended sugarcane waste, and it will reduce emissions in every race car up to nearly 60% over their internal combustion counterpart. Now, one more quick piece of news, talking about future technology. Shell also debuted the Starship. This is what future long-haul transportation will look like here in the United States, powered by natural gas. And speaking of technology, NTT Data, they're the official sponsor of the IndyCar series. They have more than 140 sensors on the inside of every race car, producing nearly 8 billion data points. And this data is used by the teams, but through an app that NTT Data created, fans can actually access this data as well. So if you want to see what's happening inside the car, you want to be able to check out the top speed of your favorite driver, you're going to be able to do that. But the coolest feature is you can listen to the conversation between the driver and the pit crew. And then I'll close it out with this. It's Memorial Day here. You know, we think about our fallen soldiers. You know, we really want to remember all of what they've contributed here in our great country. In Texas A&M, which is a prestigious military-based public university, they sponsored a driver here. And I wanted to just share with you what he said. His name is Felix Rosenquist. Check this out.
Okay.
I think it's truly remarkable, even the sacrifices and the efforts people, you know, that's a big decision to make. And I cannot, even if I want to, I can't really relate to it. Yeah, to do that takes something it's true bravery, and I really, really respect it.
And what's also amazing about the Indy 500 is it's all about the cars on the racetrack, right? But it's also a little bit about fashion as well. We think about the Kentucky Derby and the beautiful hats that they wear. But for me, it's all about racing shoes. Everybody's bringing out their best dressed apparel. These are by a company called Pelote. By the way, the rookie driver, Robert Schwartzman, that started the race, he's already been sponsored by that shoe company. So a lot of great things happening here at the Indy 500.
Wow, that is so exciting. And I know how much you love and know about vehicles, Mike. So I have to ask, have you had the opportunity to sit in any of the race cars?
Well, I actually did get behind the wheel of one of these. It's a two-seater. They wouldn't let me drive it, but I did get to put on my helmet and get behind the wheel, proverbial wheel, if you will. Let me tell you, 200 miles per hour on any surface is a lot of speed. On the track, it's a lot of fun.
Right, I can only imagine. Okay, so since you are there in the midst of the scene and everything exciting that's happening over this race weekend, tell me about the energy. Tell me about the just the dynamic of folks that you are running into and how they feel about being able to witness this race live.
Yeah, well, you can see over my shoulder, you know, the fans are packing this place in. It's a sold-out race, right?
Wow.
And it's one of the only venues where you have not only the grandstands on one side of the race, but you have them on the infield as well. So this place is packed in. It's electrifying, and with 350,000 race fans here, it's going to be one of the most amazing places to watch a race.
Yes, and it is at the end of May, and we are both looking very cozy in our apparel, which is surprising. So let's talk about the temperature, because I know it's kind of chilly in Indianapolis right now.
Well, you know what? I'll take the cold as long as I've got the blue skies. You know, with IndyCar and these types of race cars, you cannot race in the rain. So if I've got to take the cold versus the warm, I'll take the cold as long as they can race.
Right, exactly. Okay, that is so awesome. Well, have a great time, Mike, and thank you so much for giving us that preview and just kind of sharing your experience out there at Indy 500.
Thank you.
Yes. And if you would like more information, we'll have their website listed below. You can check out highlights and get updates. And I'll see you after the break.